behind this door. 扉の向こうに誰かの気配。So, I sense that someone is behind this door. この匂いは女の子だ。It's based on the smell. It's that girl. 扉を開けて中に入りますか？扉 is like the Japanese word for door or gate, which I think normally people just use door. ふふふ。王子様ならこんな something に負けるはずなんてありませんよね。So she's basically saying if you're a prince, you've got no reason to lose to something like this. But what is that thing? What is that kanji? So, excuse me while I cut off the music for a second, because I need to use the browser. So, this is... I'm going to use a radical search. 1, 2, 3. I need... Where is it? Let's try drawing it first, because I can't find a radical I want. Saturn Sketches says, I also recommend the Genki series of Japanese textbooks. We use those in college Japanese classes, and they are easy to follow along. Awesome. I haven't used the Genki textbooks, so I can't really say much about them. That's the wrong way around. Oh, there it is. So that's the first character. And then, I think this is the character for Soldier. So, hey? Oh no, that's not the right character, dang. I had it, I almost... This is an annoying thing to have to do on the stream, but... That's the one I wanted. Ehe is a... No, wait, that's Ehe. Ehe, guard, sentinel, or garrison. So I want to go back to this. So guard is Ehe. いやー、こんな強そうな見たことないクマ。So, Teddy has never seen a guard this strong before. 襲ってクマ。襲ってくる。It's coming for us. So, 襲 is to attack. So, 襲ってくる is to come and attack. First says, I also heard that kids anime helps you a lot too. Do you recommend any? So anime can be very helpful if you find the right ones. Let me think about this for a minute. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Like, if I had to recommend like an anime off the bat, I'd probably say K-On! Because there's a lot of conversation in that anime, a lot of back and forth. I'll have to go away and think about it and come back, because I find it very hard to recommend most anime off the bat. I think most, if it's not like a battle anime or like something that's set in, as long as it's something that's set in Japan in relatively modern times, you can get a lot of mileage out of it. But the important thing is to listen to the characters and figure out if they're being personas or sorry, no pun intended. If they're playing a character or a trope or something, because oftentimes if they are, then there's going to be a lot of not very useful language that they use. I think the important part is to look for when characters are being polite and pay attention to them, because most of the time when you're being polite, there's only really one way to do it, and so even in anime, they don't necessarily like they won't sweeten it up too much for anime. They'll try and just be polite all the time. If you do happen to find something and you come back and watch again, like, let me know, because I can help you pick apart what is good and what is bad. Yeah, like I've watched enough anime now to know like when the character is just being a silly anime character versus like, no, this is what Japanese sounds like. ガラスの鍵を手に入れた。So I got a glass key. あなたが本当の王子様なら、きっとまたお会いできるでしょう。If you are a real prince, then I believe that we'll definitely meet again. 私は、所詮、呪われてたに、Oh, okay, that's a hard word. ここからは出ることなど、救わないのだから。Okay, there's a few words going on here that are difficult. 所詮 is the first one of these. 所詮 after all, in the end. Or cannot possibly do. It might be cannot possibly. We have I'm sorry, here goes the music again. Whoa, that's too much. So this character is something. Yukiko Style says, I have watched K-On! Before I started learning, so I'll rewatch it. Yeah. I do recommend it. It's it can be useful. Toraware is imprisonment or captive. But it's an alternate version of the kanji. Okay, that came out last session too, and it was a bit hard. Toraware no mi. So this, after all, I am an imprisoned body. Koku kara wa deru koto nado kanawanai no dakara. Kanao? Kanawanai, to come true. Okay. So, kanawanai is to not come true. Koko kara wa deru koto nado kawananai no dakara. So, nothing like getting out of here will come true for me because I am in prison, after all. 気配が消えたくま。Her presence disappeared. あ、大丈夫だったか、先生。Oh, you're okay, 先生? You fine? きっと先は長いぞ。Okay, after this is probably going to be long. 無理しちゃダメだから。So it's probably going to be a long route after here, so don't overdo it. 疲れてるなら一旦引き返した方がいいくま。If you're tired, then going back for a moment is probably better. So, ittan is temporarily or briefly. And hikikaesu, if you can type, is to turn back or retrace one's steps to go backwards. Wow, I spent some time on the weekend optimizing these overlays and they're still lagging a lot. Saturn Sketcher says Netflix lets you watch some anime with Japanese subtitles, which is a great way to learn. Yeah, it is. If you get to the point where you want more practice, I recommend it. Even though, like, most of the time when I'm watching anime, I don't put Japanese subtitles on. I put English subtitles on because I'm lazy, which is really not a good thing. What I once was talking to someone that recommended like watching an anime once without subtitles, and then once with subtitles, and then once again without subtitles. The first time you're going to miss a lot, but you'll take down certain words that you're interested in. The second time through, you'll see the subtitles with the bits that you're interested in, and you'll get more context. And then the third time, it triggers your memory to like try and remember things, which is kind of cool. So if you find an episode that you like, that's probably a way to go about it as well. But it's a lot of effort to go through. I remember seeing somewhere that is The Order of Rabbit and Yuru Yuri are good shows to learn from. Yuru Yuri is a really fun show. I think a lot of the fun comes from the humor, and the humor can be difficult to understand at first. Is The Order of Rabbit, I think, is one of those Noe kind of shows. I haven't watched it, so I don't know what the Japanese is like in that. Yes, I love it. Yeah, I'm going to have to rewatch Yuru Yuri at some point, because it's been a few years. So this door is locked. Do you want to use the key? Yes.